Oh, I'm very honest and transparent with my positions as always, as you guys have known, right? So I am in a long position for EOS right now. But before we talk about why, or we go into a Bitcoin technical analysis, let's talk about why I am in this particular long position. I plan to ladder it down a little bit more, guys, to about right here at the 590 ranges, okay? And the reason I plan to do that is because on the 6-hour chart, for example, actually on the 8-hour chart is a better one here. The 8-hour chart, this is exactly where the 200 moving average is. So we could get a huge spike up soon. That means that if I enter this position around 595 with an average base price there, then what we'll be looking at officially is, just as an example here, 595 base price, targeting a very conservative level around there. Stop loss, say I'm setting about 3% R unit there. We're looking at a really good 5.2 for RR, right? So it'd be very wise for me to get into this position. As for Bitcoin as it stands right now, seems like we might make some sort of triangle, who knows yet, but we are getting a huge retaliation by the bulls. The bears have dropped it all the way to 74.50 right here, and we've actually bounced back up a whole 2% already in the past 30 minutes, going all the way back up to 7,600 range. So I see Bitcoin possibly trending to the 7,700 range today, and then we'll most likely make a descending triangle to break to the downside, maybe. So this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 already, right? And now we could be even, or sorry, 5 down to over here. 1, 2, 3, perhaps even 4, and that could be 5 down over here, and then we get an ABC going to the upside. That's a possibility as well. But let's look at this from the perspective of longer time frame as well. Let's go to month, okay? So the monthly chart, we did not quite break what we wanted to break to get above like around 9K regions. That's kind of sad in my opinion, because had that happened, we would have had a really strong chance. But right now as it stands, I think we are in heavy correction mode, guys. We're trying to tick up one more time here. See this histogram ticking to the upside? We're attempting to get to the positive side. But because our side is not even breaking above 60, I'm a little bit concerned based on Constance Brown's RSI rule. If you look on the weekly, this weekly doji candle right there was very indicative that it would be the end of the bull run, right? Look on the 2-day chart, you get a doji there, followed by a huge wick rejecting, leveling off at the histogram. So it was a very good sign that we were going to reverse around those ranges as well. So now the question is, are we going to find short-term support anywhere? That's what we're always looking for. So on the 12-hour chart for the 55 EMA, nothing is going to hold whatsoever. Maybe we'll end up coming down to 7K ranges and that will hold. That's the low over here, right? But now what we want to find out is where the heck is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we look on a 12-hour chart, this seems to make more sense, right? 1, 2, 3, and this could be a 4, and there could still be a 5 coming down here where we're finishing it to finally get to the ABC. On the 12-hour, the histogram is slightly leveling off, but the strength is actually diminishing fairly quickly right now. On the 6-hour chart, what we see is Bitcoin's leveling off right here at the histogram as well. RSI is not really creating any type of higher highs yet or higher lows or anything like that. We're still getting some sort of descending triangle where we're getting the short-term support right here. Short-term support is actually right at the 75, 80 ranges right here. So if we end up holding above this the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart, it could be a fairly decent rally in my opinion. But what I am worried about is this histogram, the 3-hour chart ticking to the downside. It needs to correct to the upside slightly more for us to consider this bullish. But in my opinion, what generally happens is this, okay? What generally happens is that the red line ends up doing something like that, okay? Not the blue one, but the red one. I'm gonna make sure you guys understand this right here. So the red one makes something like that, and then this ends up coming to the downside with a lower histogram peak, right? And then we break to the upside. So if that happens, awesome. It's gonna be really nice. So let's keep going down the charts to see what we see here. Yeah, if you look on the 2-hour or the 1-hour chart, not really a series of higher, actually yeah, definitely, but then again there's a wick, right? So but you can still say that this is getting a higher low as well. And I just basically keep moving down the time frames to see what this is about. And I look on the 30-minute chart, looks like it could level off here. It could level off and it can actually get a nice spike soon. So my position is decent. I'm only down $26, which I'm not really too concerned about. I'm only playing a fairly small position to my standards. I'm playing 14,000 about, which is pretty good, I guess. Yeah, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to show you guys that again. I'm actually really excited about creating a bonfire for the backyard there. It's going to be beautifully calm, super tranquil. So yeah, as it stands right now, guys, we're not showing any bullish or bearish signs whatsoever, but I do believe this is now 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 5 coming down. I don't know where it's going to be, but we have to acknowledge the fact that right here is the support, right, above 7K ranges. Right, there's the first range of support. I know it's so extreme, but it is literally between 7K and 7.4K as well. Yeah, so we were trending above the 55 EMA for the longest time. Oh, excuse me guys, I'm super tired today. And we finally broke below it. So as it stands right now, I'm waiting for, this is not my official swing long entry, okay? I don't even know if we're going to break above here. In fact, I'm only going to probably play till about 705, 706 to get like a, actually 708-ish to get like a 1% scalp there on this kind of position, which I'll be happy with. It'll be like 150 bucks. But as it stands, I got no idea, guys. Like, bullish, bearish, we're just going to have to play it by ear and by price action, right? So this particular range right now for the interim is definitely the support. So as it stands, I really do believe that we're going to get some sort of retracement soon to the upside. That'll be wonderful if we do. I think we're going to bounce off of the 55 EMA for sure at the 7K range. So the bullish side, let me clarify this for people, okay? Bullish side, let's just assume we get a tiny bit lower, okay? Tiny bit lower to say 7250. Okay, we're definitely going to challenge 8K again. If this were the low already, right, we could be challenging 8100 again about. But I don't think that it is. Not quite yet. On the bear side, we could be looking anywhere between 7,000 to 7,250. And this could actually happen in the next few days. So be aware of that. Anyways, just want to give you guys my 2 quick cents of what's going on in the market. Just to give you guys an idea of what's going on through my head as well. I'll keep you folks updated as best as I can sometime soon. Very, very soon. Other than that, thank you for watching and have yourselves a great day. Bye now.